Welcome, 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 welcome. This is an impromptu live. If you're watching on the replay, hi. There's nobody here yet. I don't expect a lot of people, but welcome to Mr.BetonYou. My name is Pedro. I do Courier, DoorDash, and Instacart in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm in Illinois right now, getting ready to cross the bridge. We are on a live Courier run, $135 for 3 hours of work. Is that good? Is it bad? You guys let me know. I don't know. I mean, I did it. It is what it is. And we can do it together. I want y'all to keep me company. I'm bored in my car. Sometimes I don't like to listen to music. Let's see what y'all got going on. Give you guys a place to hang out for a little bit. And we can talk about this run. And if you take it, the good, the bad, I'll give you the details if you're interested. Welcome to Mr.BetonYou, the man that travels across state lines to provide for his family. My familia, so that I can get home as soon as possible. We've already made money on Instacart and DoorDash today. So after I drop this off, this will put us at $240 for the day. I was like, all right, whatever. I'll be home at let's see, hold up. I'm not gonna get there. We still got 4:30, 4:20, hour, 5:45. We'll be home about 5:45. When it's all said and done. My day will end at 5:45, start at 11. We'll be having $250. Not bad. Shout out to everybody here. Hit the thumbs up. I'm not doing the vertical, I'm doing a horizontal live stream, so I can look at the chat in a minute, maybe on the other device once the traffic settles down. Appreciate y'all very, very much. So let me give you the details. Courier, well, for those of you that don't know, Courier is an app that I'm working with. I'm testing it. Hold up. Oh, there's another run, another thing, Courier, I'm going to talk to them because there's a run. I left Green Tech. 10 minutes later, another order comes in for $92 going in the direction of a town that I'm about to pass. Why couldn't I do both of those? Anyways, I was 1.5 miles away. I screenshotted it. 1.5 miles away from the next route. But you can't add to your route that you're already on, which I kind of understand, but situationally, I would have been the best driver. There's probably not a Courier driver that was 1.5 miles away from that spot. No way. So I would have gotten these packages because I literally have to drive by the town that I'm going to anyway. Anyways, it doesn't make any logical sense, but maybe the integration's not ready yet. Anyways, what was I getting at? Okay, so it was paying $125. It went up to $135. Green Tech, which is a place that I picked up from 3 times, and 2 times I've had issues. Their operation there is not good, not solid. I had to wait a little while, and then the first time, I'm not even going to get into what happened the first time last month. So anyways, I'm trying Courier out, trying to give it the benefit of the doubt. There's a lot of things I see that are just a little weird. Weird's a good word. I'm not going to use the word trash. I'm not going to say it's a horrible app. It's weird. There's things that don't make sense. They just don't make sense. And I know I'm new, but I'm not an idiot. I'm not stupid. I run businesses. I've done delivery. The things that, it's just weird. The app is weird. The app is weird. But sometimes, situationally, you might get something good. I'm trying to do these long haul runs because, I don't know, maybe they see that I do them and I can accomplish them, and then they'll give me some other ones. The video you're going to see tonight is going to be about an $800 order. I made it short. I put a community post. There's a lot of opinions, a lot of comments on those shorts and the community posts about whether you take it or not. That surprised me, actually. Most of you would have declined it, but after breaking down the numbers, I kind of understand maybe why. What's interesting about the Courier one I saw yesterday, I think it was, or the day, it was 2 days ago, Tuesday. You see that dollar amount, it's like, wow, it's a lot. So I'm in St. Louis, and somehow it hits my Courier app. So they wanted me to go to, I'm in St. Louis. The pickup time was 10 a.m. I got it at 8 or 7. So I can't get to Alabama. The pickup was Alabama. One item, 50 pounds, I think, or 80 pounds, something like that. I can't get to Alabama by 10 a.m., so that's a whole nother thing. But maybe I shouldn't even have seen it. And really, I shouldn't have. But we'll talk about that tonight. So would you drive from St. Louis to Alabama, from Alabama to Chicago? So I believe it was excuse me, fuck. I believe it was 600 miles to get to Alabama and 500 and something to go to Chicago. Or maybe, I don't know, I'll have to look at it, but it was a lot of miles. Would you do that? I think it was 840 or 830. The payout was good. Now, obviously, the drive alone, I calculated would have been, and coming back home would have been like 20 hours if I would have did all that. Like without sleeping, whatever, it would have been 20 hours total drive time based on my calculations. So that's one day, but really it's 2 days because you got to stop. You can't drive 20 hours safe. That's unsafe. I would not drive 20 hours straight. I couldn't physically do it unless I had to, and I don't have to. Appreciate the 149. I can't see it, but appreciate that. Oh, Jose, thank you, bro. Appreciate that. What up, Nick? Anyways, so it's 2 days of work for 800 and something bucks. Not bad. I could have stayed with family in Chicago, could have slept in the car, whatever, right? Would you have done that? We'll talk about it tonight. I got an opinion about it. I'm going to break the numbers down. But should I even have seen that? I don't know. I mean, I thought about taking it because it actually came back to me. Somebody claimed it. Somebody unclaimed it. It came back to me. It was available at the same price. Somebody claimed it, and then they unclaimed it, and it came back to me. So I had 3 opportunities to take it. I didn't. But somebody obviously took it each time, and then somebody facilitated it, I guess. But how is the app going to send you? And think about with DoorDash too. They'll sometimes send, the mileage is never that much with DoorDash, but why are they sending somebody an opportunity that is so ludicrous? It's just weird. There had to have been other drivers closer. Maybe there were, they didn't take it. It's one of the more oddest things, weirdest orders or offers I've seen, or opportunities, what I should call it. So here's that other one. See, they're still sending me that delivery. Now it's up to 112 bucks. I should have that in my car right now. I'm driving towards Taylorville, Illinois. That's where that one's going. I could have dropped that off and then gone the additional 28 miles in the same direction and dropped off the original order. This run should be paying me the 135 plus the 112, but whatever. I took what I took. So we'll talk about that in tonight's video. I just wanted somebody to keep me company because I'm driving. I'm a little bored. I want to give you guys a room to just chat, talk about your experiences with Courier or these other apps or whatever. Let me see here. There we go. Go down. Today is also opening day for the Cardinals baseball. Appreciate that, Jose, Wave, Internet God. What up? Wave Rider, Nate. Appreciate y'all. Garden State, Hen, Robin, Nab. What up? What up? I don't see a lot of people chatting, but I see a lot of people. I guess we got lurkers. What up, Jersey man? How you doing? If you're in the building, let me know. Let me know if you have Curry. Let me know if you do roadie. If you do these like kind of last mile business to business deliveries. Do you like them? What do you like about them? What don't you like about them? I think there's pros and cons to any app. Pro with Curry is the dollar amount, the cash flow can be really good. There's also one, I saw one today that was $9. That if I would have accepted it, would have taken me an hour and a half from beginning to end. I mean, just horrific. There's bad ones too. But some of the runs you see are going to be pretty good, right? So the benefit of that's good. And sometimes they might line up. You get a little bit lucky. It's, whatever. Maybe I get a Sherwin-Williams in Taylorville, because there's a Sherwin-Williams in Taylorville, going to the Sherwin-Williams in St. Louis. Possible, not likely. The percentage of that is probably 1%. But then I make some money going back. Pros on these kind of runs, cash flow. Cons, mileage, time, where it drops you. In St. Louis, everything's market specific, so I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But in St. Louis, the where I take these orders, there's not a lot around. The ones I've done. I think I've done 15 Curries now. So it's still very early, but I'm not an idiot, right? And if you look at your GPS, you can know what's around. I can dash into town I'm in, but then it's like, whatever. So those are some of the pros and cons of that app. Cash flow is good. You're going to drive a lot. More wear and tear on your vehicle. But the mileage is highway. That's better than city. Cons, I could make this same amount of money just doing DoorDash and Instacart. Drive less miles. But I'd have to do more tasks. I'd have to do more shopping, more delivery, more in and out, more parking, more this, more, you know. So you're doing more work to make the money. With Courier, maybe you do a few runs, so it's less work, same money. Having Courier is not going to make me more money. It's just going to give me occasionally a better opportunity. But what I'm going to net in money is pretty much the same. In some cases, maybe less, but my gross might be more. But my net is probably the same. But I like having different opportunities because you never know what's available. I signed up for Deliver That today. I'll give you guys a little teaser. I'll be on Deliver That probably next week. So I'll be trying that app out as well. I'll give you guys kind of a tutorial breakdown of that and what that looks like in St. Louis. Also, disclaimer, you got to remember, anything you hear from anybody, including myself, is all about my market. I can't tell you what another market's like, but I will always keep it a buck with you and share you my perspective in my city. And that's what I do with any app. So who's on last mile delivery apps? Anybody? I know you've been super busy, but when you get a chance, please. I'll look, man. I'll look. By the time I get home, I'm usually just like trying to be with the fam, unwind from the grind. Stardashians, what's up, man? That's Eric, right? How you doing, man? So that's pretty good. Yeah. I started the process to sign up like a year ago. Never finished the tutorial video. You had to watch like 2 videos. I had to take a little bit of a test. I did it this morning. See, now that's up to $122. Courier, you got to change that. We should be able to. I should have gotten both of those. Literally, that order's still sitting there, not getting delivered timely because they don't want me to take 2 in at one time when I have the room. I looked at that order. So it's kind of weird that they don't do that. I literally could service 2 businesses in literally the same amount of time. Make it make sense, Courier. You guys got to fix that. You gotta figure out, there's gotta be a gray area to where I can see that, and you know, maybe I can even call them and say, hey, I can take this. I'm 1.5 miles away from this pickup, and I gotta pass up Taylorville, literally. It would have been great for me. Maybe I'm being greedy, but I think they're missing something there, because right now I would be just maybe 5 miles behind me, but with 2 loads, servicing 2 businesses quicker than somebody else is going to be able to do it, right? And with these runs, it's a hot shot. They want it to be fast, right? So that's a kink in the armor. They got to fix that. They're missing out on that opportunity of utilizing a driver driving in a direction they're going anyway, right? And now I would have taken that at 92. I would have, because now it's at 122. So I would have saved that business $30 if it was allowed to do that. So something to think about. I'm gonna email them, and they might know about it already. I'm sure they probably do, but something, you know, when I notice certain things, I like to be helpful if I can. So would you work 3 hours for $135? You're gonna drive though. You're driving almost two hours basically to get there. Actually, it's 3.5 hours combined. And then when I come back, I'll be closer to home than when I started, where I picked the stuff up at. So 3.5 hours, $135. Delivered. This cough is getting on my fucking goddamn nerves, man. Sorry to cuss, but I'm so annoyed by it. Yeah, Deliver That. If you guys are into Deliver That, talk about it. Yeah, I'm interested to see. Basically, they say you can average $30 an hour. I think most of the orders are minimum 28 from what I heard. Sometimes more. I don't know. I'm gonna try it out and see. I've noticed some changes with DoorDash. There's just more people, not as many orders. So I'll adapt. I'm not gonna complain. I'll still use it. I can still make money with DoorDash. I made money. I think I made $70 today, and then I made 50 or so on Instacart. So I don't know. But we driving, man. This cough, I'm gonna fucking lose my goddamn mind any minute now. I've tried everything to get rid of it. I literally feel like I got COVID strain 9. I have some kind of respiratory something, and it is It is so frustrating and annoying. I can't stand it. And I'm not somebody that likes to go to the hospital. I don't like taking medicine. I think it's all poison. I don't want anything injected in my body. It's poison. But whatever. I'm not dying, so I'm good. Let me get out of the fast lane here. So who's in the building? What up, what up, what up? Honey, I've done it, man. I've done it. Not everything works for everybody. I've tried honey. Yeah, I don't have anything coming out of my nose. It's just in my chest. You can like feel it. Anyways, I'm gonna stop complaining like a little bitch. It's not a big deal. What up, good gal? She said, hair looking all Pantene commercial smooth. You like that, Tatiana? What's up? How you doing? How'd the bingo go? I popped in, actually I didn't pop in, I saw it, but I checked out a little bit of the live this morning. I think I clicked on it and hit a thumbs up or something, I don't know. But how did it go? I don't know if you announced a winner yet. Did you, people have fun? I'm sure they did. This isn't a beer. This is a Liquid Death. I got a whole bunch of these for free. Shout out to Liquid Death. So, not a beer. It looks like a beer, but it's not a beer. It was fun, very intense. Nice. Intense can be good. But yeah, probably a lot to keep up with. Yeah. But that's super unique what you did. So I think that's awesome. I love to see people trying new stuff. Love it. It's good for the community, the engagement, having some fun, having something to look forward to while you're doing your gig work or whatever you're doing. Awesome, man. Salute. I salute you. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Liquid Death. How is that stuff? It's okay. It's just sparkling water. It's just a cool can. But they have like melon, mango, berry, have certain flavors, lime. Not bad. I got a case of it for free, so maybe it'll sponsor me one day, I don't know. Hybrid Hustler and Sunny Drives for You One. Oh, okay. I know Hybrid. I don't know Hybrid, but he has a channel, right? Sunny Drives, I don't know who that is, but that's cool. Hybrid's like an up-and-comer. That's what's up. Bronchitis, Sabrina? No! I don't think it's that bad. What's funny is I cough mostly when I'm live with y'all. It's odd. Maybe it's the talking. And sometimes I cough, occasionally other times, but I got something I gotta break up. I gotta get the chisel out. Matthew McConaughey, Wolf of Wall Street. I gotta break up the whatever's in there. Anyways, hit that thumbs up, y'all. Appreciate y'all. We're on a $135 curry run. 3.5 hours of total time to make 135. I'll be done after this. I would have exceeded my goal for the day. So I like it. I'll be at, I think, just under 250, 240 something. So I started at 11, a little before 11. So not bad, not a bad day. I wanted to make 220. This order came in and I told myself, there's a lot of different ways you can look at these apps, right? We'll talk about tonight. I'll give you guys a sneak peek. I could have made that money just on Instacart and DoorDash. But the analogy how I look at it is, what's worth more, a bird in the hand or two in the bush? So I'm assuming there's two birds in the bush with DoorDash and Instacart. I can make my extra 120 or whatever I was trying to get to before I went home. All right. Or I saw this order come in. It's like $135. I'm like, that's a lot of miles. I'm like, if I do that, I only got to do one thing to make a little bit more than to get me past my goal. So there's value in that. I'm not having to sit around, maybe wait, maybe do, $120. I might have to do 10 deliveries, maybe 8 deliveries, maybe 5 deliveries and 3 shows. I don't know what the lay of the land has out there for me, right? But I knew, well, if I can just do it with this one order, and I did it. It's going to be some mileage, but I was like, maybe I'll go live. I'll talk to some people. I'll finish a little early. Can make my video for tonight. So kind of a win-win. What do y'all think? Would you rather do one thing, but you're going to drive some mileage, it's going to take you 3.5 hours to meet your goals? Or would you rather do a lot of smaller things, drive less mileage, so you're using less fuel to make that money? But you don't know when you're going to get to that point. With a run like this, I can calculate my time and know exactly when I'll arrive home. The other way, you could kind of guesstimate based on your market, how your market is. But I don't know. What do y'all think? I really wish it would have let me take that other run, man. Then this would have been a sweet run, but they didn't. Orange juice and Advil. Okay, all right. Jersey man's a doctor. My oldest son had to back off right now. Yeah, man, the cough is crazy. It's no fever, no. It's just it's more annoying than anything else. Yeah, it's just like I get annoyed. Like I want to drive my head through a fucking wall. When I cough, I just feel like I want to knock somebody out. So annoying. One. So Jennifer says you'd rather do one. Yeah, I think some people would. Chemtrails, yeah, I've been hearing about those. I don't know a lot about it, but I hear people talk about it. But so who here, if you didn't see my community post or my short, go check it out and come back. Who here would have done the $800 and something order? You would have had to drive from St. Louis to fucking goddamn Alabama, and from fucking Alabama up north to Chicago, and then from Chicago it's a 4-hour and 45-minute drive back to St. Louis. Who would do that? It's basically 2 days. If you're a madman, you can do it in one. I could have done it in one if I didn't sleep at all and maybe stopped here and took a nap here. I could have been back home and it would have been like 24 hours or whatever. Like, it would have been one day. But then the next day I would have had to sleep. So you have to look at it like an adult here. It's 2 days, but you're making $800 something bucks. Now, you're going to use a lot of gas, your fuel cost, right? So, I mean, 40, I would have used, let me do some math here. It would have been, okay, because it doesn't calculate coming back home, but you got to figure that out. So that, coming back home is going to cost me, let's see, 50. Yeah, I mean, you're close to $200 in gas. So you're taking away a big chunk of your money. Now, if I lived in Alabama, I'm probably taking that because it's easier, but I don't know. I mean, that load to me should have been paying at least at least $1,000, right? But some will look at it like, well, Pedro, even after your costs, let's say you made $650, 2 days of work for $650, that's $325 a day. Most of you guys aren't making $325 in a day. So if you look at it from that perspective, I'm basically making a video I'm going to make tonight right now with y'all. So I'm getting a sneak peek. What up, love? How you doing? Some of the comments pop up. If I see them, I'll give a shout out. So I just wanted to take a little ride with you guys, ask you guys those questions. How do you feel about it? How do you look at a gig economy? Is a bird in the hand worth more than two in the bush? Or are you a driver that's like, I think there's birds in that bush. I'm willing to take a chance and not accept this bird because I think there's better or more birds in the bush. How do you look at the gig economy? Do you take those calculated risks? Do you gamble? Sometimes I do. There are times I turn down something that looks pretty decent, but I'm like, it's 6 p.m. or it's 11:30, it's lunch. I'm getting something, so we all take those. You never know you never know when you accept something or when you decline something, what's coming after that, right? We can't guess that. Nobody can predict the future in that way, right? Nothing more than a 3-hour run. Yeah, I don't blame you. For you as well, you got the kids. Like I got, Madison's at home with the baby. I know I could do it, and I'm not But it's a great point. There is something to be said if what you're meaning is being that far away from home, a couple hours away from home, right? That there's something there for that, right? There's something there. Because even if, I don't even want to say it, but yeah, something happens, I'm not close to home. Great way of looking at it. But I do want the app to know, and I'm not saying that they look at it like this, but I do want the app to know I can do these long runs and I'm willing to do them. And when you sign up for the app, it asks you long routes, yes or no, and I signed up yes. So maybe it knows already, but saying it and then actually doing it is something else. Because I want to pop $1,000 run. I want to see a trip like that to where I can take it and be done for the whole week. I see it on a Monday. I'm back late Tuesday afternoon. I'm back even, let's say, Wednesday, and I'm done for the week. In 2 days, I made $1,000. Now, that's not going to be often, but if you can have an app where you get a couple of those a year, I'll take it. Because then the rest of the week I could consider, I could just make more money and, you know, take the whole rest of the other week off the next week, or I take the rest of that week off. Like, so many options when you hit that goal early, right? Or you hit it in the middle of the week and then you just added a lot of cash flow to your week and you had a more profitable week, right? So I think there's, you know, I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to get on a few more apps where the cash flows better. Because let me be honest, I don't love doing a lot of work for average pay. And with DoorDash and Instacart and Uber Eats, that's the case sometimes. And I don't care about doing a $4 or $5 run if it's going a mile. I'll do it, but I don't like doing it. Let me keep it a buck with y'all. I'm 42 motherfucking years old. I'm 42. And if you're older than me or younger or whatever, there's no shade. But I'm talking, this is me, how I feel. I'm not ashamed to do the work I do. Don't get it twisted. But there are times I question myself. I look at myself in this rear view like, Pedro, what the fuck are you doing? You have a $5 McDonald's run in your fucking car, bro? And I think like, you're way better than that. And that's just me. I'm talking to myself. Now I'm not talking to you guys. Okay? But there are times I feel like, nah, bro, this ain't it. That's not it. I got a biggie bag from Wendy's in my car for $4. Man, that's fucking lame as fuck. Like that, you know, I feel that. And I know some of y'all feel that too. And you don't have to do those runs, but if you want Dash now, you actually have to, right? You're gonna have to do a few of those, right? What you saying? I'm not better than I'm saying I am sometimes. I'm not talking for y'all. I'm speaking for myself, and I know some of y'all can relate. What up, Cliff Dog? Sorry I didn't say what's up, bro. Matt Dash, what up, what up? Hector, hustles. I sure do when I get them, yeah. We're on a 3.5 hour run, combined total time, not just one way. $135. We've already made 120, almost 120 with DoorDash and Instacart earlier today. We started at right before 11 o'clock. Yeah, I gotta look at the GPS here soon. What up from Dayton, Ohio in the building? Yeah, we got Dayton in the building. Cleveland representing, Dayton representing, Ohio representing in full force. Drop your city, rep your city in the chat. Drop it. Hit that damn thumbs up button while you're doing it. You tired? I hear you, man. All right, I wonder, hold on, let me look at something real quick. I'll be right back. I got 64 more miles till I get there. I'll stay live a little bit. Akron, that's what's up, So 64 miles, that's 1 hour, right? Making good time, no traffic. We're in Pocahontas, Illinois. Shout out to Pocahontas. Oh, fuck. North Carolina in the building. That's what's up. Three and a half hours, 135. Who's doing it? Anybody? You driving these miles? You driving, what was it? You driving 210 miles for, yeah, 210 round trip, Alkins for 135. Think about that. I know, right? The one thing about Courier is they don't consider your coming back mileage. That's why some of the orders are so bad, and they don't consider your mileage going to pick it up. It's just weird. The app, Courier's weird, and I don't care if anybody gets their feelings hurt. If you love Courier, it's a weird app. It's very different. Okay, it's a level up though. It's not DoorDash and Uber. Those are easier. Courier's just, it's weird. It's weird. Weird is an appropriate word. It's weird. It's weird. It's a trucker app. It's like you're getting trucker mileage. You know, we talk about $2, $3 a mile. You should be at like $3 a mile with DoorDash and Uber, right? On average. With this app, you can't get $3 a mile. It's just very, very, very rare. In St. Louis, let me put that disclaimer so nobody gets butt hurt. In St. Louis, bro, weird app, mostly trash. I think this is maybe my 14th or 15th run. I've probably seen at least 100 offers, so that means my acceptance rate, they don't have them with Courier, is 15%. Only 15% of the orders are worth taking. Half the orders in St. Louis are worth taking in DoorDash. My acceptance rate is 70, but I'm saying at least half are profitable. So, I don't know, man. It's a weird app. It's weird. And well, I think a lot of you guys wouldn't even have done this one. And this is about as good as I can get. Yeah, it's similar to Roadie. I don't know Roadie though. There's similarities, business to business and long mile runs. They're not all long mile, but it's similar. The shortest one I've done with Courier was, I was probably like 6 miles away from the pickup. They don't pay you for that though. And then I drove it 17 miles. And then I actually I take that back. That's the second shortest. The shortest one I did, actually when me and Gig Gal did that competition. I was on a run, I dropped it, and then they sent me another one right after, and that one was like $25, maybe 10 miles. And I was like only a mile away or 2 or 3 from the place. So, but those aren't normal for me because most of the business on Courier is in Illinois. It's not in St. Louis. I live in St. Louis, Missouri. So most of what I drop off is always going to Illinois, deep into Illinois. Only maybe 3 or 4 have gone maybe only 18, 20 miles in. So yeah, the mileage is a little crazy, but I would love to do, you know, if there was one taking some solar panels or whatever the hell I got in this box, I have no idea what's in the box. No clue. If there was one picking up from the Green Tech like I just did, which is about 25 minutes from my house, and if it was going to like Chicago, paying me like, let's see, that if that was the case, it'd probably only be paying like $300 or $400, and that's not good because that's all day, and you got to spend money, and you know that's not that good. But what I would like to see is something from St. Louis going even further, but the money's more substantial. You know, like you want to pay me $2K to drive to Florida? Oh, I'm getting in my damn car. I'm driving. One day it'll take me to get to Florida, 14 to 18 hours. I've done it 100 times. I drop that bitch off. I get a hotel room, wake up the next day, and drive back one. And I 2 days of work, $2K. Woo, that's what I'm looking for. And I don't even know those don't probably exist. That run would probably be paying more like $1,200 or $1,400. But you show me a $2K like that tomorrow, I'm telling my girl, babe, I'll be back on Saturday. But I got that money. I got a little bit of a bag. I got half a bag, babe. Would you guys do that? St. Louis to Florida, $2,000. Yes or no? Who's doing that? Anybody? Put a thumbs up if you're doing that. St. Louis to Florida, $2,000. Yes or no? What up, Jody? Always good to see you. What up, Crazy? What up, Juice? Salzito. Gotcha. Jody says yes. Yeah, I mean, even if you don't, think about it like this. Even if you stop halfway and you stop somewhere in Atlanta or something, and you just do 7 hours, and then you do the other 7 or 10 or whatever, you can still, if you do that both ways, you can still get it done in 4 days. And you made $2K in 4 days. I made $2K in 4.5 days with DoorDash and Uber Eats back last year, almost exactly a year ago. But I had to do a lot of work for that, right? Who's doing that? Road trip? Yeah. He says, nah, it's a pass. I don't blame you. Yeah, it all depends. I'll take it in your car, Patreon, says Juice. In a heartbeat, I'm doing that run. Giggity. Or Giggity. Okay, so some yeses and some nos. Bro, I would do that in a rental in a heartbeat. Yeah, I wouldn't rent a car because it's gonna cost you money, man. Wear and tear in a car. Yeah, let me say this. Driving highway miles is not as much wear and tear as most of us do coming in and out. The likelihood of accidents is way less. If you're somebody that's doing 20 delivery runs a day, way more dangerous, way more depreciation of your automobile than just driving in Florida. It is. Trust me on that. But I hear you. I think the mileage scares a lot of people. Mileage doesn't scare me. Now, I got a car that's got a lot of miles on it, and I use my car as a tool. So, putting an extra few hundred or whatever on it ain't gonna make no difference now. Now, if you got a brand new car, maybe you feel some type of way about adding those mileage. I can respect that. What's good about live with y'all is it makes the trip seem a little quicker, which is nice. I'm not gonna stay live on the way back home. I'm gonna film my video, make a couple phone calls. It is nice. And for everybody just coming in, we're on a 3.5 hour run, total run, $135. Courier delivery, Green Tech Solutions. It's a solar panel company out in Princeton, Missouri. Driving it to Illinois, deep in Illinois. And your boy got on to deliver that, so be looking for that content sometime next week. She'll be officially ready by then. And no, I don't have any kind of affiliation with them or anything like that. Oh man, wow. I just got a text message. Where is the option for a long drive? I don't know, what do you mean? It's a Courier app. You can sign up. It's not in every market. And if you have the app, when you onboard, it'll ask you, do you want to do long runs? And it'll send you some of those. I said yeah. If I would have said no, I only see runs that are less than a certain mileage. I'm not really sure. I can't remember. I think in the app it tells you what a long mile is. I don't know if it's 100. I don't know what the number is. I feel like it dictates that. I could be wrong. I'm gonna check later. But for me, a long run is 100 miles or more. Or yeah, I mean that's kind of long. Or maybe 60, because 60 is basically 1 hour one way. And I like to calculate my pay based on time. I'll figure the fuel cost out and deduct from there as well, but I look at it based on time. So if you do 3.5 hours of work and you're getting $135, how much is that per hour? Right? Think about it like that, right? It's a pretty decent amount. It's more than what DoorDash would pay me, unless I got some lucky. Balaya, how are you? Peace be with you. Hope you're doing good. Beautiful beings. I see Crazy in here, Jimmy, Tokyo, Tony. Is that my boy Tony? Oh, are you in Illinois? Yeah. What up, bro? I'm in Illinois. Yeah, I am. I just passed up. I'm gonna tell you the sign. Right now it says I am Mulberry Grove, 6 miles. Effingham, 45. So I'm basically going close to Effingham, I guess, because that's about the miles I got left to drive. So yeah, I'm out in Illinois, bro. it's raining a little bit. That's not good. Pedro, did I mention I am delivery driver? Hold up. The best in the business. Las Vegas life. The best in the... How do you know you're the best? What separates you from everybody else? Tell us. What makes you number one? I don't think I'm the best delivery driver. I never said that, never thought that, don't want to be that. But why are you the best delivery driver? What does that mean to you? What puts you in that number one spot? Talked about that yesterday in my live. Be the number one person you feel. Why are you the numero uno? Why? Let me know. Yeah, I'm getting close, bro. Instacart was kind of like, just average today. It's like, I didn't see a lot. I did a Straub's order on Webster Groves. I don't love that store because it's a little fancy and I don't shop it. I didn't do any Aldi's today. I did a couple of Walgreens, I think. Schnucks. I did 4. They were all kind of small. I didn't see any big Instacarts. So Las Vegas Life says, because I take great pride in my work. Okay, taking pride in something doesn't make you the best at anything, though. So let's evaluate that comment. Taking pride in something doesn't make you the best. I know a lot of prideful people and they suck. Let me see what else you got to say. Because I take, okay, and you got to bring more than that. You got to bring more to the table, my friend. Slim Pippin, I'm hands down the best delivery driver. Smiley face emoji. Oh man, crazy. You know what's funny? I do Instacart and DoorDash mostly and put in a few curries. I sat in a Walmart parking lot. God, I don't know if it was Tuesday or Wednesday. It was Tuesday. And I did like 9 Aldi's in a row. Same store. Between Instacart and DoorDash. DoorDash sent me one, Instacart sent me one. I did both at the same time. Then DoorDash sent me another one. DoorDash sent me another one. Instacart sent me one. DoorDash sent me one. It was like 8 or 9 in a row. And it was like 2 hours to do those 9 runs. It was crazy because they were all kind of small, but they paid good. And the mileage was like 1.5 miles, 2 miles, 1 mile, 1 mile. It was all really quick. That's why I love the Aldi runs, man, on Instacart and DoorDash. Man, if customers are ordering and they just leave a reasonable tip, bro, and if they live close, I knock them bitches out quick. I knock them out so quick. Let's see, Vegas. What else is he saying? Slim Pickens hustling. I would go toe to toe with you. I love it. You guys hear the raindrops? Excuse me. People hate on Aldi's. I don't understand it. Let me tell you something. I know every person that works at Aldi's. I know a couple of them that work at the other. And I like them. I treat that Aldi like it's mine. When I see shit out of place, I help them pick a box up. I grab accordingly. If I see something out of place, I'll put it back for them. Like, that's my neighborhood Aldi. People don't like to shop. I don't get it. Some of you guys are missing out on money. I'm telling you right now. You can ask Gig Gals, Tony's in here, other people. Some of you guys are missing out on opportunities by not shopping and learning a store or two. I know my Schnucks pretty well. I know 2 Aldis really well. I mean, I can shop that Aldi blindfolded. If they needed produce and the dairy shit, I could shop that motherfucker blindfolded. Promise you I could. I'd be able to walk and be like, them bananas is right there, them strawberries, those, I got the salads, those red hot riblets are right there, the milk and eggs are right there. Boop, 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 4 doors down, 2 doors down, or OJ, you need some sour cream, 1 more, 2 doors down. You need some yogurt, boom, down to the left. You need blueberry, cherry on top. What do you want? Oh, you need some bacon, 2 doors down, boom. You want some Nathan's hot dog? Boom, right over here. I got them. They're on that shelf right above the bacon. Like, I know where every fucking thing is in there. Everything. Slim said that's not a challenge. Next video, Pedro. All these. Yeah, I got some crazy video ideas. I'm just not. I gotta do them. I got good ideas, but I gotta do them. I've already done a silent stream. I need to do another one. I want to do a 24-hour live. I want to literally wake up, turn the camera on, and you guys just see everything. And I don't talk for the whole thing. You're just with me, POV, and you're just every step. I think that would be fun. I haven't seen anybody do that yet in this space. Other people do it in other channels. Do you get priority? Yeah, I've had priority for probably a little over a year now, and I enjoy it. It doesn't mean you're going to see everything good, but I mean, I just want opportunities to hit my phone. That's what I'm looking for. It's just opportunities. Just give me something to look at versus sitting there waiting a lot. You know what I'm saying? What up, Johnny? How you doing? Ready for the eclipse? Nah, I don't really care about it. Not really interested that much in it. Man, this drive back. I don't mind driving to a place, but the drive back is always just kind of like, because I've already made my money, and now I'm like driving back, taking time, and not making anything. So that's the part that kind of sucks. But, and I believe this is going to a residential. It's going to a job site. It's not going like a residential job site. It's not going to a business. Like another business in that sense. So I don't know if I'm gonna get something on the way back. I'd love to get something on the way back, but I doubt it. So who's taking this order? 3.5 hours of work for 135 bucks. Who's doing it? If you just pop it in, hit that thumbs up. I think we got 50 of them things. Yeah, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Not me. Crazy cases. Not me. I hate driving. Yeah, I don't love driving. I will say that. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I don't love it. And we've driven a lot. In the last 2 years, I've been a lot of places. In this car and the girl's car. I've flown, but I've driven. I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere this last calendar year. I've literally been everywhere except the Northwest. I've been west, but not Northwest. I've been everywhere else. South, Southwest, Northeast, North, West, Midwest, in both directions of St. Louis, but not Northwest yet. I gotta go to Seattle. Team Solo, I gotta, deal with them. I told them I gotta make it out there. I'll just crash their party at the offices and just do like a little tour or something, And yeah, it could be fun. It's a long drive. I'd have to fly. I'm not driving to Seattle. There's no way. I'm not doing that. Talk about not liking to drive. If I had an RV and we might get one, I would do it. But not in a car. That's too many stops. Too much back pain. I ain't doing all that. Anyways, hope you guys are getting some value. Crazy, thanks for the $2. Everybody hit a thumbs up on that. My usual $2 per stream. Appreciate you very much. Thank you. I'm gonna make a video on Saturday. I'll give you guys another sneak peek. You know what? I'm gonna wait. I'll leave y'all in suspense. There'll be a video on Saturday. It's gonna be a little bit different, and I'm gonna talk about some things. So be on the lookout for that. But thank you for the super chat. Thank you very much for the donations in the box. Vandalia. Visit historic Vandalia with a sign of Abraham Lincoln. A young Abraham Lincoln without the little beard. Jimmy Hayes, what's up? Food delivery in general has gone downhill. Continuing to do so. General delivery up. Yep. Shopping, general retail delivery, runs like this that I'm doing now. I'm doing a Courier, 135 bucks. We'll see an increase in those, but the regular just food delivery stuff, yeah, as it should. Times are tough for people, and like I always say, I don't care how they feel. If you a broke motherfucker, you should not be ordering DoorDash, especially if you ain't tipping. But either way, you shouldn't, because that shit costs money. If you're broke and you can't afford your bills, DoorDash should be the last thing on your mind. And if somebody wants to disagree with me with that, and I'm not talking about people that are getting their prescriptions delivered through like a third party, or things like that, or like a kid sick and they need some Mucinex, like that's different. Okay, that's like less than half of a 1% those kind of orders. I'm talking about the motherfuckers that order the Papa John's, the Emos, the Raising Cane's, the McDonald's, the Taco Bell, the late night sushi run, or the Jack in the Box shake, or the Shake Shack order, but they're broke? Yeah, them motherfuckers are clowns, bro. I'm sorry. If you are a broke motherfucker and you're ordering DoorDash on a regular, you don't deserve to be in a better situation, because you're putting yourself in that situation. I got no empathy for those motherfuckers. And they don't tip on top of that, and they talk to us like we crazy for not bringing them their food. Like, just do your job or get a new job, or I don't gotta tip you. Go somewhere with that noise, man. Broke ass motherfuckers. Get out of here. DoorDash is down? Oh shit. Alright, I'm gonna check my GPS real quick. It's gonna look like I'm gone, but I'm not. Don't go anywhere. An hour to drive. I've been driving. I still got an hour to drive, so it's fine. I got 38 miles on this stretch, and then looks like I'm getting off somewhere. So Vandalia, Illinois. Man, I am out in the sticks, bro. Why did I do this? Sometimes I regret my decisions, but nah, not really. But we out here, man. And I gotta drive back. The drive back's not gonna be as long, but still. Woo! Good Lord, that's a lot of miles. These apps, man, these companies, man, they do anything they can do to save money. With this Courier app, what I learned is it's a business to business. So like this Green Tech or like Sherwin-Williams, they basically use the portal to put in the routes that they have, the Courier portal, and then the Courier portal sends it to the drivers. But they put in the starting price. So they're putting in a bid, and then they could add it, or the app will add it based on how long or what. There's variables, but like, so like these companies, like I've done one where it was a $50 bonus, to where it started out $50 less than what it wind up paying, because this company was that cheap. And they know the mileage, they know where it's going. What up, Insane? How you doing? What up, Lynn? How you doing? So yeah, all these companies, not just DoorDash, man, they all, even the other companies that aren't gig apps or technology apps, man, they all want to do it for the low, man. They don't want to pay the little guy. We are the little guy, guys. We are the little guy. I don't know if you guys know that, if you're aware of that. We are the low man on the totem pole. Just come to accept it. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with it. Some of us make really good money, but we are at the bottom of the list. The customer's above us. We're at the bottom of the equation, guys. If it's a triangle, we are the bottom piece. The holding up the two sides is the consumer and the business. Now we are the base, we're the foundation, because we're the bottom. They can't do it without us, but we are the bottom. It's just a reality. When you come to accept that they really don't care about us, we are just a cog in a machine, it makes the apps a little more feasible to work and palatable to take. But we're definitely at the bottom. They treat us like that sometimes, if you allow it. They definitely treat us that way. Like if I would have waited and nobody else was around, I could have got this at an extra 40 or 50 bucks. But I didn't want to take that risk. I was like, 125, nah. And then at 10 bucks, I'm like, the 10 bucks helps with that fuel cost. Let me just take it at 135. I probably could have got it at 145, but I didn't want to like lose it. So I just took it at 135. But that's part of, it might have went up to 175 before somebody took it. Could have. Uh-oh, it's coming down now. The rain is upon us. The rain is upon us. Oh, let's talk about something. Let's talk about something real quick. I want to bring up something. Why not? We're just talking here. I got some time. There are some people. Okay. Should I even talk about this? Man, I don't know if I should. If you want to see Mr. BetonYou go in on some clowns, put a thumbs up. I'm not in a mad way, but just sometimes you got to break down people because they're stupid. Bring it on, says Tony. I know you guys like that. Garden State says, oh yeah, give me that shit, bro. Talk your shit, son. Robot guy. It's not the one here, the robot guy. Who's the robot guy? I don't know what that means. Do it. There are people on YouTube. So for those of you that don't know, content creators can buy subscribers. You can buy views, you can buy likes. Okay, it's very easy. YouTube, actually, within the YouTube app, you could actually promote your channel for money. Within the YouTube app, in a legal way. In a not kind of legal way, but in a weird way, you could buy subscribers, and people do it. Okay, you see channels and they buy subscribers. Some people in this community think I've done that. Let me say it again. Look at my eyes, my old man tired eyes. I have never bought subs on this channel. Not one time. One time, I woke up one day and I had a lot extra subs, and I was like, and I reached out to YouTube, and somebody did something, or it was just a glitch and they took it away. If you know, you know. This happened like maybe 6 months ago. But I have never had any bought subscribers from me or somebody that I knew, views, likes. I use no bots on my live streams. The 68 of you are real people. When it goes from 20 to 200 on Sunday nights, or if we have 500 people in there, that's a real number. I don't use Nightbot. I don't use any bots. They're all real people. Some people think they know about YouTube. Let me give these people a lesson. Because the knowledge, man, is so bad. The reason you can have a channel like mine with almost 77,000 subscribers, and you're not going to have 77,000 views or even half of that on every video, or thousands of people watching on a live, is because I have subscribers from 3 years ago, 2 years ago that don't do this anymore. Or might not even have a Google account, but they're still subscribed, so they're not going to watch. Sometimes people don't have the notifications on. There's a channel called Milad Merg. He's a Subway kid. Millions of subscribers. He was live about a month ago, had 189 people in his live chat with over a few million subscribers. 189. The reason, let me give you guys a history lesson. I'm going to teach y'all something today. The reason he had so low versus how many subscribers he has is he never goes live. The algorithm doesn't know what to do when he goes live. People aren't watching his lives. They don't know he does lives. Some people that are subscribed to my channel are subscribed from all the shorts that I do. So they watch the shorts and shorts only. That's what they like. That's what the content they like. Some people just like the Sunday lives. Some people like just the Wednesdays. That's all they watch. Some people watch the long form content. So when you have a channel that has any amount of subscribers, you can't look at the amount of people in a live or how many views you get and look at that as a true correlation of, oh, they're all bought. There's only 100. There's so many fucking stupid ass people on YouTube that have opinions and they say, oh, I guarantee he's bought some subs. Suck my, okay? There's a lot of stupid people on YouTube that don't know how it works. I don't know how the algorithm works, but I know how YouTube works, how the viewership, the ratios, the percentages. I know what's good. I know what's bad. I mean, some people, you know, and there are channels like Gig Gal. It's got like 3.5K or something subs. She'll have as many people as me in the live with a lot less subs. But it's because the people that like the lives are going to watch Dashing Trader, Gig Gal, Chuck, me, UDM, the live views are about the same. Usually mine are a little higher than some of those other people, but it's not that significant. The reason being, the people that like the live content watch all those channels. They'll stop in for a minute, boom, boom, boom. And that's the community within the gig community. When you have a long form video, the SEO search and the relevancy of the topic and your thumbnail is going to get you your views. I can have a video I did 2 days ago with 14,000 views, which is good for me. It's a great view count for my channel. Or the one yesterday might have 3K. It's because of the subject matter, the duration of the engagement, how long people are watching. There's so many factors. So when somebody's like, oh, well, this guy, he's got, dude, get the fuck out of here with your bullshit, your old man shit, dude. Like, you're such an idiot. I'm talking to one particular person right now, or actually a couple. You guys are so stupid. It makes me laugh. You guys are so, because you talk like you know what you're talking about, and you talk to people that are stupid or don't know or ignorant, and they don't call you out on your bullshit. So stupid, man. So anyways, just a little rant for the, for the ones that know, or Pedro's buying subscribers. I have never. I'm adamantly against that. I think if you're a content creator and you're buying clicks, likes, and views, you should not have a channel. I've said that, and I've always said that, and I would never do that with this channel, ever. But YouTube, you just gotta know how it works, and some people act like they know, and they have no idea. And that's why their channel is nothing. They can't do anything. They have no success. They have 5 people watching, or maybe 20 people watching, because they don't know how it works. So don't get mad at me because I play the game better than you, and then I'm more entertaining than you. I'm better looking than some of you clowns out there. Not you, but them, right? Don't be mad at me because I got the magic sauce. Don't be mad at me because I got a little mojo, I got a little heat, I got a little swag, I got a little power. I got that juice. Don't be mad at me because you ain't got no juice, you got that damn water. You guys understand what I'm saying? Don't be mad at me. Don't come and try to tarnish what I've accomplished on this channel. Because some of y'all have been trying to take me down for the last couple years. I'm still here. You guys are gone. Think about that for a second. As many motherfucking cocksuckers that are trying to take me down, talk their shit, I am still around. Those other people are gone. That should tell you everything you need to know. I'm done. That was fun. That was fun. Get that out of my brain a little bit. Hopefully those people that think what they think they know see that. I'm not gonna like tag them or like, it's not a big deal. They're so fucking stupid. Like, they're so dumb. It's like laughable to me to hear somebody talk about things and they're like, oh, I know it's a fact, and they use the word fact. It's a, oh, I know what and they don't know. And like, by the time it hits me, if I don't see it and somebody sends it to me, I laugh. I get a good chuckle about it, And when I get that 100K plaque and I do away and I mic drop out this bitch and I make that video with the 100K silver play button, them motherfuckers have to eat crow. They'll still be there with their little 1,000, 2,000 subscribers, talking to the same 10 people every day. Fuck you guys, man. Y'all some clowns for real. That shit's hilarious, man. It's hilarious, man. Everybody wants to come at the big dogs, man. It ain't just me. It's like you look at somebody that's doing okay on YouTube, and it's like, oh, they gotta be doing something wrong, or real, or they it's like stupid. Gig Gal, listen, I want you to hit 100K. I'm not in a race against you. I'm not in a race at all. I'm just doing my thing. I'll get there when I get there. If you hit 100K, shit, we throwing a party together. What you talking about? This ain't no contest. Petty Pedro. I'm not being petty. I got a smile on my face. I just like, sometimes you gotta clown the clowns. Like, sometimes it's okay to feed the trolls. Otherwise, they'll fucking like off themselves because they're so miserable and unhappy. They're so mad. They're so miserable. Listen, you could hit 100K for me. YouTube is crazy, man. You have a video or two that pops. That's all you need to get YouTube is nuts, man. It's nuts. Good looking girls. I don't agree with that. I think that if you have a certain kind of channel, if you have a channel that is sexualizing yourself, whether you're a man or a woman, that is true. If you're a chick and you got a yoga channel and you got bikini, yeah, you're gonna get a lot more views than most channels, okay? If you're good looking. But in gig space, I don't think that's okay. You might men can look at gig guy and be like, oh, she's really cute, she's pretty, I'm attracted to her, and they might sub, but that's not gonna be the majority of her subscribers. The majority of gig gal subscribers are gig drivers that like her videos. So I don't think looks has anything to do with it. There's some ugly gig tubers that got some good views, right? So looks doesn't, and there's some attractive ones that don't get good views. So you know what I'm saying? I don't think it hurts, but it doesn't. That's not the catalyst. That's not the you know, that's not what's most important by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, okay, listen, my boy Bentley Coop's got 170,000. Is Bentley Coop a model? No. He's not an ugly man, but Bentley Coop ain't like somebody you look at like, damn, he's attractive. No. I got 77,000 almost. I ain't no model. I got crazy hair. I'm crazy. Like, I talk crazy. So attractiveness, even for men or women, I think it's very irrelevant. The relevancy is low. It just is. Think about the women that are in this space. They get the views and stuff. They're not all attractive. Well, traditionally is what I'm saying. Like, they're all, you know, they're just people. So I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think of a channel, what's that socially, she's, you know, most people say she's really attractive. That one girl out in Cali, that girl, I think her channel is, she's got some subs, but it ain't much more than anybody else. So that's not, I don't think attractiveness has any, not in this space, plays very little to do with it. Very little. Yeah, watch for the content. Absolutely. If somebody's attractive, plus that's personalized anyways. Listen, I'll say this right now. Some people will look at me and be like, that's a handsome man. Other people look at me like, that dude is not attractive at all, right? So it's all a matter of perspective. I watch for the keys. Juice, bro. Listen, bro. Hoodies and hats all day. Ooh, it's starting to rain a little bit. All right, this live's gonna end pretty soon. I'm gonna focus on the road. Anyways, we talked about all kinds of things today. I'm on a 3.5 hour total combined run, 135 bucks. It is what it is. Okay, I'm going out to work. Peace. See ya. Put that hoodie on, put that hat on. Rock it, rock it, rock it. Get to that 100K. You can get to 100K, gig out. Oh, listen, my seatbelt. Is Hannibal in here? What's up, bro? Hannibal. Listen, Hannibal is about to hit 100K before me. Shit. Is he? What? Hannibal said something smart. Let me see. Pedro is a nice looking man. No, dude. Hannibal about to hit 100K. When Hannibal hits 100K, that's gonna be probably a happier moment for me than when I hit it. When I hit it, I'm gonna feel joy and I'm gonna feel also like pressure, but also like, all right, do I stop? Do I keep going? When Hannibal hits that shit, because that's my dude, and he worked his ass off for that shit, and he's done it in a different way. I'm gonna be so fucking like, that's gonna be like a proud moment for me. Like, that's gonna be like a big deal. Like, he's gonna get that play button. Like, that's just gonna be lit. I can't wait, man. I'm gonna send him something in the mail. Like, that's gonna be fucking crazy, man. He's over halfway there, so. Gig girl be popping. Yeah, he gonna hit that shit. I can see him hitting it this year. That woman, what she's doing, what he's reporting on, something, it hasn't reached the peak yet. Me and him talked about this. If you don't know, it's called Tiffany Haynard, I think her name is. She's a mayor in Dalton, Illinois. Which I'm actually, bro, I'm like an hour and a half from Dalton. We need to do that. We need to do that. I'm serious too. We need to do that anyways. That hasn't reached the peak yet, because she's either gonna get arrested, raided, fired, not reelected, which obviously she shouldn't be, I wouldn't think, or something's gonna come out about her, and that's gonna be the $1 million video for him. So yeah, for sure. And that video right there, we got to go for real. No, I'm serious. I'm not far from Dalton. You are. I'm not. But we can figure it out. I'll film for you. Whatever. We'll shit, bro. That should be. It'll be fun. Be a good experience anyway. We like to get around. So, but that peak of that content hasn't reached the peak yet. It hasn't. And $1 million video, shit. That's 25,000 subscribers probably from that alone, maybe more, right? So yeah, man, Hannibal's hitting that shit. He knows it too. He can feel it. He can feel it. Illinois, man. Illinois politics has always been bad. I blame Capone and the Untouchables back in the, what was that, the 30s or some shit, or 30s. Al Capone, the mob. After that, the politics, it became corrupted and stayed corrupted. Sorry. What I was saying is, my favorite people ever. I think it's a good time on the road. You guys have a fantastic day. Would you do 3.5 mile run? Total time, $135, Courier app. A lot of mileage, good cash flow. Got a video coming out time. I'm gonna break down an $800 plus order from Courier, St. Louis to Alabama to Chicago. What the fuck is that about? Would you do it? I'll break down some of your comments from the short and the conversation. We'll compare it to making that similar kind of money by just doing like Instacart and DoorDash and staying in your bubble. Anyways, y'all have a great day. I'm gonna drop off this run, head back home, and that's all.